Hello, today we are going to discuss about checking or verifying whether the two strings are anagram. Anagram is the number of length. The length of the characters which are present in a string will be equal, and the letters also it will be equal. It is just not like a palindrome. Palindrome is the first to last will be same when it is reversed. For example, if it is going to be um, ma'am, madam, M-A-D-A-M, the same thing will be repeated. And Malayalam, everything will be repeated. When it is reversed, it gives the same values. But here, I'm going to shuffle some values. So shuffling that is the strings will be having some shuffled data, but it gives the same number of letters will be present and the same size of the characters will be present in both the strings. So that is said to be anagrams. So as because I have said this MADAM. So from the first to last, it is having MADAM. And when we reverse it also, we'll be having MADAM. So that is said to be palindrome. And if I'm having the same as first string is MADAM and the next string is ADMAM. So if it is like this, and this is said to be anagram because the same letters are present here and the same size of the string, that is the number of characters which are present in the string is equal in both the strings. So this type of string is said to be anagrams. Whereas the same set of characters when reversed also it will give the same meaning and same letter, same characters will be present. But here when we reverse this one, the second string, it will not give the same as that of the first string because when we reverse it, it gives MAM and DA. So it is not a meaningful thing and again it is not equal to the string 1. But here if the string 1 and string 2 even though it is reversed, it is equal, then that is said to be palindrome. But here it doesn't give the meaning, but the same shuffled characters are present in the string 1 and string 2 and the number of characters also equal, then that is said to be anagram. So now here I'm getting two inputs. So I'm getting two inputs like um, what is the first string. So now let us take that I'm going to give the inputs as gods. So I'm giving the input as gods. And if we need to consider a palindrome, it should be when we reverse it, we have to get STOG. Doesn't give a meaning. But instead, I'm going to give one more letter. So again, scanner I have given, and the first input is going to be gods, and that is the first string. And second string I'm going to give as dogs. And if I reverse this also, I will not get the same letters which are present here. So it is not a palindrome, but instead it should be a anagram because dogs and gods, they have the same number of letters. GODS, DOGS. So they have same number of letters and same characters also present. G is present in both the strings. D is present in both the strings. O is present in both the strings and S is present in both. So even when I reverse it, I'll not be getting the same strings. If I'm getting the same strings, then that is said to be a palindrome. But I'll not be getting the same string. Instead, I will be getting the same characters in a shuffled manner and same number of characters. So this is the input I'm going to give by using the scanner. And then I have to convert this into a lowercase because instead, because I'm getting an input, I can give the input in capital letters or uppercase letters also. So it should be converted into lowercase letters. Then I have to check for the equivalent character size. So only thing when I go for the number of characters checking, before that I can check the size of the string. So for checking the size of the string, I have to convert this string into array length. Also, I'm going to check the string uh, size of the strings. So for that, I'm naming this as str1 and str2 after converting it into lowercase. So here this str1 will be having this gods and str2 will be having the dogs. So here, um, now I have to compare the length. Compare the length is whether it is the str1 dot length is equivalent to 4 and this is also the str2 is dogs. So here, for example, here let us take, I'm giving us capital G and here I'm giving capital D. So all these will be changed here as um, dots and here it becomes. So now here we can check that all these letters are same. So now it is equivalent. And here I'm going to convert these letters into character arrays. So how it is going to be converted is, so it is going to be converted like G, comma, O, comma, B, comma, S. G, S. So the array is going to be like this. And similarly, here it is going to be like D, O, G, S. This is how it will be converting the data which I have given. And now what happens is it will be converting this set of arrays to sorted. So this array is sorted in, and I'm naming this array as CHR and this array as CTR. Now I'm going to sort it. So why I have to sort it? Because when I sort it, I can check whether the same number of characters are available or not, because the same characters are equal or not. So let us check that. So here I have to sort it. Sorting is nothing but in the alphabetical order, I am sorting it like A to Z. And if it is going to be in an integer size, that is going to be in an ascending order. So here I'm going to sort it, and how it is going to be displayed is, um, it is going to be displayed as first letter which should come as D. So it should come as D and then G and then O and then S. So this is how it should display. And again here also after I'm giving this, so here also I have the letter D as the first one and again G and again O and then again this. So this the first one, the CHR is for this gods and the CTR for dogs. So I have given, so this is how it will be sorted. Now we can see that both these arrays are same. So for this, I have to write a expression for this. As because they are in string and then arrays, I have to compare by using this Boolean value. So the Boolean result, and I'm using a result for as an object to compare those values, and how I am comparing is arrays dot equals chr comma ctr, and if the result, that is if the value chr and ctr is equal, then it is the result. So if it is equal, then print it's an anagram, and if it is not, it just print it is not an anagram. So these conditions will be occurring only if this yeah, only if only if the two strings or the length of the strings are equal. If the length of the strings are equal, if the length of those strings are not equal, then it will not be going for that particular if condition. Instead, it will be skipping to the else last condition. So here it comes. So here in this place it comes, because this loop is only for the condition of the string 1 and string 2 size is equal. That is the length of the characters which is present in the string is equal. If they are not equal, then it comes to the last part as else is not an anagram. So let us check whether we are getting the same. So I have given the two values like DOGS and GODS. let us check for the same thing. First one I think I have given as gods. Even I can give some capital letters. And for small letters also I can give E-O-E. Yes. Yeah. So I have given in a shuffled letters, and if I enter it, all these become small, that is the lowercase letters. And I have given to print the CHR and CTR after arranging to verify whether it is working properly or not. So I have seen that both are sorted in order, and therefore, as because they are equal, it's an anagram. And if we change any one of the letters, then it will be giving a it's not an anagram. So this is how the verification of the two strings, whether they are anagram or not, works. Thank you.